Well, hi, we're back again on this Thursday. We tried to shoot this video once before already, but we were attacked by space lasers, so we had to throw the whole thing out and try again.
I hate space lasers.
You know, those damn vote-changing space lasers that MGT tried to warn us about? Yeah, those ones that attacked us. It was pretty awful.
I hate those lasers.
I hate those lasers. They're just terrible. So, anywho's it?
So we're going to try this again and try to remember everything we did
Remember
last time.
what we said last time. I know we started out with the food, the scary, expensive foods. That's where we started out last time that we didn't get the recording. So, yes, the scary foods.
Scary foods.
Scary foods.
There is a list.
Yes.
That I posted on my Facebook.
And altogether, it's about 160 recalls since the beginning of the year of different things. Yes.
So, if you're watching this and you want to see the list, it's on my Facebook.
If you know who the hell he is.
If you even know who the hell I am. I don't even know who the hell I am.
He doesn't even know who the hell he is. He's just some weirdo.
But anyway, yeah, she gave me a mic and said, do this. I'm like, okay. Okay. But anyway, so scary list.
Anyway, scary list. Yes, and this is things that are, I know everyone knows about the lettuce. Yes, we all know about that and the cyclospora. But there are other things on this list that have been happening. We also have salmonella, listeria, E. coli, foreign objects in food items. You know, things that if we had this special department that maybe watched our food, like maybe this wouldn't be a problem. I'm thinking we used to have those. I think they were called the FDA and the USDA, but
I don't remember those.
Doge destroyed that because we don't need that. Let them just police their own food because that's working out awesome.
Especially when it's coming from other countries.
Yes, because we have, it's not just things coming from Mexico.
Other countries.
We're talking about other countries. The UAE, we're getting stuff from there, which is fish that I believe went to Carroll Stream, Illinois, and they had to like pull that. One of my favorite things, Outshine bars, is on the list for foreign objects because there's possible glass in them. 4 of the flavors of the Outshine fruit bars. Obviously, we have the lettuce. We have the jalapenos. Yes, this is not just Taylor Farms. Taylor Farms is a big one because one of the reasons why they're having so many food issues is because they're getting it and then they're washing it in wastewater because apparently it's okay for RFK Jr., so it's okay for our food.
I don't want my food washed in wastewater.
No?
No.
That's so weird. You're so weird.
Have they like actually specified the wastewater? Are we talking like human waste or?
I don't think they've specified that, but you could look forward to a lot more of that with the data centers coming out because they get clean water and then send bad water out. So I wouldn't be shocked if there's more of this happening. Because we're not going to have any clean water because apparently data centers get clean water, but humans don't. Good job.
Just not fair.
Good job, America.
I don't know about the rest of you, but that's just not fair.
Good job, America. You fucking rock. Yeah. Anywho's it. Yes, there are different things. There's metal slivers. There's glass. There's dog food is on the list too. So one of the main brands is Pedigree that I saw. Some of them were ones I never heard of. So you might want to look up the list, you know, and this is what they're actually listing. We already know we can't trust the FDA. So
baby formula,
yes. So yeah, you might
frozen blueberries.
Yeah, frozen blueberries.
Eggs.
Yeah, that's up the top of the list. Eggs are at the top of the list of like the really bad, scariest, really bad stuff. Yes, all the fun things. All the things are so much fun.
So much fun.
And we already have, you know, like we already had kind of a lax food system as it was, because in the UK, half of the stuff that we have is not even allowed because they actually take care of their people and they actually care about their people. And what's funny is we're also not the worst country, but we're pretty low. We're pretty low right now. So yay! Good luck out there. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot. Also, food allergens, undeclared food allergens. So yeah, you people with allergies, good luck. Hope you don't die. Vegans, you're not safe either because there's vegan stuff on that list that has got poisonous stuff in there. Oh, the tomato bisque. Yeah, almost forgot about that. From Walmart that's been recalled. Yay! Um, Also, organics are not safe. So you people that go eat organic, yeah, you're not safe either. There's organics on that list as well.
Your
Yay!
country does not give a shit about you.
No.
Corporate America does not
no.
care about you.
So yes, we have the blueberries. We have that. We have the fruit bars. They have the pastrami and corned beef. There also and chicken. That was something that I forgot to talk about in the first list. Yes, chicken, including chicken salad.
I love chicken salad.
Yeah, well, watch your chicken salad and your butthole. And you can die. So yay. So yeah, you might want to, I don't know, reach out there and look for, if you can afford food, because good luck with that, because food is balls expensive, and then it'll kill you. You can't eat meat, you can't eat fruit, you can't eat vegetables, you can't eat anything really.
I would literally kill someone for a steak right now.
Yeah, beef is bad too.
Seriously.
Beef is bad too. Beef is bad for you as well, because screwworm, because Argentina, and that's why Texas now has a problem with screwworm, because that was something else that the orange asshole decided that he was going to roll back because, yeah, we didn't need to keep fighting that. It's fine. And then, oh, look, we have screwworm. Yay. Yay. As this mofo was saying earlier, like I said, when our video we had to record, we already we don't have a lot of money anyway. The three of us live here and we're like doing our best to afford what we can.
We're all on Social Security.
Because all three of us are on Social Security, me, him, and his mother, trying to figure out these bills, which we all know Social Security don't hardly pay shit. They're sub minimum wage, which is definitely something that needs to be raised. Social Security needs to be raised, not abolished.
Exactly.
Because if we're out here saying that people need $15 to $20 an hour to live,
we ain't near that.
We ain't nowhere near that. Social Security is $65 or less a day, so that's less than the $7.25 federal minimum wage. So okay. I do everything I can to try to keep us afloat and keep food in our belly and roof over our head and all that other nonsense. So, yeah, good luck out there.
Yes, thanks to my gorgeous wife and her incredible financial skills and budgeting skills, we're surviving, but literally surviving. Not thriving.
Surviving, not
surviving.
Thriving. Yes, I can't turn the bills over to this one because otherwise we'll just have Doritos and cake and, I don't know, stupid t-shirts. That's all we'll have to eat.
And more Funko Pops.
And more Funko Pops. Like, really? Because, yeah.
I keep seeing these stupid reels on Facebook where it's like, you're 35, stop buying stupid stuff, or you're this age, or you're that age. I'm sitting there watching these videos, and everything that they show that these people are buying, I'm like, oh yeah, I would totally buy that.
You're never too old to buy stupid shit. You know what? That's the thing, is like, people just want to be able to survive, and you know what? Buy some of the things that make them happy in life. Yeah. Just make yourself happy. You're gonna die. Just so you know, you're gonna die.
The money does not go with you.
You're gonna die. The money doesn't go with you.
I'm not going to spend it on a giant monument to me. I'm going to be thrown in a cardboard box and burned up. I'm not even getting embalmed or anything. Literally, just throw me in a cardboard box and stick me in the oven.
He doesn't even want a memorial service, which I don't think I do either. Just
fuck all that.
Cheapest option and just move along, everybody. Move along.
$3,000 to burn me up. It's cost more for the water cremation. It's better for the environment.
Which is ridiculous because it used to be like $600 and now that's gone up too. It's like you can't even die cheap anymore, which is just fucking rude. Just fucking rude.
Oh, I love that. You can't even die cheap anymore.
Die cheap. You can't live cheap and you can't die cheap anymore. Just like, fuck you. You need to spend more money now that you're dead. Thanks. You guys suck. Everybody sucks. Anywho's it. Anywho's it.
That's funny.
Can't even die cheap. God damn it. I'm going to have that put on my urn. You can't even die cheap.
Oh, I love that. I don't even want a fucking urn.
Just an urn that says you can't even die cheap.
So after all this talk about death, let's talk about life.
Death.
I want to talk about AOC.
AOC.
And the fact that she is being 100% transparent with her journey through freezing her eggs. Her and her fiance called it Splitsville. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
It's not my place to know.
My place, but she is not ready to bring a child into the world right now.
Nope. So she is freezing her eggs, and she's basically sharing the entire process, the sickness that she goes through with the injections, everything. And I applaud her for that because that's really cool that she is that transparent. And that's the kind of transparency I would want in a president.
Yeah, which is what these people now, the Republicans are out here whining about her, talking about freezing her eggs. Like,
oh god, they're giving her so much shit about that.
What? Shut up. Just shut the fuck up.
She's freezing her eggs so she can run for president and stomp yo ass.
We hope so.
God, I would love it.
And I hope that Jasmine Crockett is her vice president. But I'll take Pete Buttigieg either too. There's a couple of them I'll take. I'd take Mark Kelly too, but my top choice obviously would be Jasmine Crockett. But
no, it's going to be Fetterman's going to run.
The fuck he will. Fuck that guy.
Hakeem Jeffries.
I just don't like Hakeem Jeffries. He just I don't know. There's something about Hakeem Jeffries I just don't like. It's like he tries to do something good and then it's like, then he's so wishy-washy sometimes, and I'm just like,
Sometimes?
Yes, I know, right? Sometimes. But yeah, it's kind of like, really? I would rather see somebody else leading the Democrats, honestly. Well, and then we also talked about, there's Newsom, who is just not quite there. He has he's had anti-trans ideas in his past. I know he's
against trans athletes.
He's trying to work on it because apparently he has a trans niece, nephew, something like that. Which, cool, you're trying, but at the same time, I still just don't think that he's all the way there. Just not. I'll vote for him if he's
the only one.
The Democrat. Yes, I will vote for him as Democrat, but in the primaries, he's probably not the one that I'm going to vote for in the primaries. Like I said, AOC, Buttigieg, freaking Crockett, which I don't think Crockett's going to run. Pritzker, yeah, I would vote for any of those, but I know everyone thinks that he's like, oh, he's attacking Trump, and I'm like, yeah, well, that's kind of the least that he can do right now. It's like, and everyone's like, well, he's attacking him. It's like, yeah.
Aren't they all basically getting in line right now to attack him?
Yeah, basically. So it's like,
Nobody's going to put him in a spanking machine, though. Ooh, no.
please don't. God, no. He might like it too much.
I was more worried about stuff squirting out of his diaper.
Yeah, but he might like it too much. Plus, he's got some weird nipple fetish, apparently, according to reports. But let's not even go there.
No.
Let's not even.
No.
Let's not do that.
No.
Let's just not do that. It's just weird. Yes, and so, oh, Hayden Pantier died. If you don't know who she is, she's a blonde female. She was in the
I don't
show.
know how you wouldn't know who she is.
Well, people may not. She was in Heroes. She was the cheerleader, Save the Cheerleader, Save the World. She was in at least 2 Scream movies. She was also in a movie with Michelle Trachtenberg. I believe it was called Ice Princess. I didn't see it, but Michelle Trachtenberg, who is from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yes, the old Buffy. Not that original movie that had Christy Swanson, because oh god, she's a mega loser. But anyway,
Yep.
The one with Sarah Michelle Gellar in it. So she passed away last year, which was very sad as well. But she died from a like complications due to a transplant. Hayden passed away from an overdose.
From fentanyl.
From fentanyl. Yes, fentanyl. Just stop. Everybody just stop with
Please?
the fentanyl. It already killed Prince. Prince should still be with us.
Yes.
Still making music. It's taking people out left and right. It's
not good for us, people.
It's not good. Please stop with the fentanyl. Just no, guys, come on.
Please, just stop.
Please stop with the fentanyl. Fentanyl is just taking too many people out. Now, I don't believe in the orange fuckers thing where he's like, oh, I'm going to put tariffs on Canada because fentanyl doesn't come from Canada.
No.
Fentanyl doesn't even really come from Mexico.
No, it comes from China.
It comes from China, and they pass it through Mexico most of the times. So that's just, don't believe his nonsense about how he's protecting people from fentanyl, because he's not. He's just using this as an excuse. We need real solutions, and we really need people to stop taking this fentanyl. Get off the fentanyl. I know it's hard. Everything is hard nowadays, and I know everybody's trying to escape from everything that's going on, but just stop. Stop with the fentanyl. Come on, guys. Just stop.
Just please.
Please.
It's not worth your life.
No, it's not.
And it is becoming an epidemic.
Yes, it really is. Yeah, we already have a food pandemic, basically, because I already said when this motherfucker got in office, we were going to end up with another pandemic, because people seem to forget we had a pandemic last time he was in office. They seem to forget that 1 million people died. Well, now the food's all messed up because we got RFK Jr., who, the heroin addict, who shakes like crazy and goes swimming in freaking sewage and brain worms and, Jesus Christ, cutting off raccoon penises and sleeping with them under a pillow, is deciding our health. Yeah, no, this bad idea. Good job out there, anyone who decided to stay home or voted for this is like, oh, they're so fiscally responsible and everything's going to be great. And this is, so it's not just that he's terrible, that the orange one is terrible. It's the terrible people he also chooses, the unelected bureaucrats, as he likes to call people that he doesn't like. Well, when you elect people, you have to put up with the people that they put in office who are unelected bureaucrats. And this motherfucker, he don't care about none of y'all. He don't care about a single one of us. All he cares about is his 21,000 freaking stock trades in 1 year, his buying up companies so he can make more money, and his little war. and his little skank Natalie.
In his ballroom.
Oh yeah, in his ballroom. I
In his
forgot.
fucking ballroom.
I forgot. It's his ballroom and his helipad. And now he's trying to find a way to put his name back on the Kennedy Center, like a plaque. And
Oh, he's saying
trying to
something
buy up the
about the fact
plaza.
that his name will be back on it on September 8th.
No, it won't. It absolutely will not be back on it.
And he
on
will not
September
take
8th.
down the tarp.
Yeah, he won't take down the tarp, which is already against the ruling. But yeah, he's trying to find out ways to put his name back on it. And no, absolutely not. That's already been held up by a judge saying no, just like he still can't build his goddamn ballroom right now. He can build the underbunker, but he can't build the ballroom. And he's still trying to push that and trying to get more appeals. Which also brings me to, because I forgot to mention this before, E. Jean Carroll officially has her money. It has been released from the trust now.
Wow, I didn't know that.
The 5.5 million has been released.
That was part of it.
Obviously, the dickbag is still fighting against the 83 million. That's probably going to come up in appeals, which he's trying to bring it all the way up to the Supreme Court on their shadow docket, and that'll probably be like next year, probably next March or June or whatever, because he's trying to push every way he can not to pay her while she's still alive. So there's that, the douchebag, as usual.
I'm glad she got her money. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she did get the 5.5 was released from the trust. First, the money was released by the court, and then they were holding it in a trust for a certain amount of time because Orange Fucker was like, well, what if I get my money back? Well, I need to get my money back. You can't let her have that money. And so they're like, okay, we'll hold it in a trust until you're done with your appeals. Well, all his appeals are gone. And she got the $5.5 million.
A lot of good is going to come from that money.
Yes, it is, because she plans on putting all that money into different, like, foundations. She's already got a foundation set up for the money.
Yep.
So she's going to use it, especially on a lot of women's foundations and things like that. So that's going to do a lot of money, do a lot of good with that money.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. Which was, she deserves to have the money while she's alive. She doesn't even want the money for herself, but just for the fact that, you know what? She was right all along. She was right. She didn't deserve to be defamed, and he's just a garbage bag. So even if she dies first and the money gets paid out afterwards, because she is 83 years old.
Yep.
That money's still going to go into the foundation and is still going to be sent out to be used for good. But I still think she deserves the money now.
One thing I read before I came out here that I knew we need to talk about, Virginia Giuffre,
Virginia Giuffre, who was one of the Epstein survivors.
Yes.
Who is dead, who died last year by quote unquote suicide.
Bullshit.
Which, yeah, I don't believe it for a minute, but they tried to call it a suicide. But we've talked about it before about why it's not a suicide, and there's no way it is.
But I just read that the judge has issued a decree that the lawsuit against Ghislaine Maxwell, Elaine
Maxwell. Some people call her Ghislaine Maxwell.
I like that.
It's Ghislaine, I know, right?
That the lawsuit can continue.
Yes.
And good. It has to be full disclosure of what took place between her and Virginia.
Because if you remember, Ghislaine Maxwell was the headhunter woman of Jeffrey Epstein. Like, she went out there and she recruited other people to recruit other people. So that was his main trafficking chick. Basically, she was kind of like his personal madam.
Yes. So, yeah, that lawsuit's going to go through, and a whole bunch of shit is going to come out about that because the judge wants full disclosure. So, we're going to get these bastards one way or another. I don't care how long it takes. We're going to get every one of these motherfuckers on this list. We are.
I don't feel like we're ever going to get them all because there's too many rich people covering up for other rich people. And yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get everybody. Right now, I just want them to get anybody, honestly, because right now it's nobody.
Well, besides Prince Andrew.
Yeah, okay. And that other guy from England, Mandalay or whatever his name was. Mansley Mandalay. I don't know. It was something about that. He got his lordship taken away from him. I can't remember exactly what his name was. There's so many damn names. It's just ridiculous amount of names. I also want to add talk about Lindsey Graham's sister.
Oh my God! I just saw that.
Who they put in place for his seat because she will rubber stamp whatever Trump says. This bitch, my God, she's running. So she's trying to run for the Senate seat for the next, election. She's already in there. She's trying to run for it again. She can't even answer questions on foreign policy. And I'm like, and she automatically goes to, well, I don't know a lot about that. But my brother, bitch, your brother dead. My brother was in blah, blah, blah for 33 years. I'm like, what that got to do with you? So, I'm going to focus on domestic. Bitch, you don't know shit. You literally sat there and said you didn't know anything. And you're like, but my brother. And then they ask you again about it. And you're like, well, my brother, your brother's dead. Your brother ain't got. So. Yes, exactly. Your brother ain't got nothing to do with you. Not a thing to do with you. So, no.
She knew nothing about where Taiwan and the South China Sea. And
nothing whatsoever. It's like, what?
She sees China as an enemy.
Yes, and she automatically goes to, this is the one that Republicans like to play. Oh, well, I support the military. I'm like, that doesn't have anything to do with what you're being asked. They automatically just go to try to distract me. I support everything the military does. And I care why? I don't support everything the military does. And if you don't like it, fuck you. I don't have to support everything the military does. So, no, but this one, no, just get the hell out of politics.
She is so scary. She's getting her ass whooped, thank God, because thank
goodness, because, oh my God.
Dumber than a box of rocks.
Which reminds me, which pulls me onto someone else who's dumb as a box of rocks in Florida. Byron Donalds got the nomination of the primary to run for governor of Florida for the Republicans.
And believe it or not, he's worse than DeSantis.
He is. He is one of those fun little tokens that rubber stamps everything, calls the orange one daddy. Yeah, which is disturbing to start with. But, and I was watching Coach D talking about now we have the Black MAGAs. Yeah, don't ask me how that exists. Are like, well, we told you that the Republicans were racist. The fuck they aren't. The fuck they aren't. So we got one person, which is a rubber stamp token that they're using to try to prove they're not. Like, look at everything else. Don't tell me they're not racist. Okay, nice try. Nice try.
Female MAGA, gay MAGA, and black MAGA, and Latino MAGA. Kindly just stand in line and we will come along and hit you on the head with a tack hammer.
I don't want to use a tack hammer. Tack hammer's too small. Can I use a mallet?
All right, I'll hit him with a tack hammer. You can hit him with a mallet.
I want to hit him with a mallet.
Okay.
I want to hit him with a Harley Quinn mallet.
Okay. Well, there you go. There's that. But seriously, why? Why? I get that you are conservative. Fine. Be conservative. But that does not mean you have to support MAGA.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have anything.
MAGA hates you. Plain and simple.
That's okay. I hate them too.
I do too.
I really hate them. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I really hate them. Like,
Like,
I can't stand when. Oh, that. Which reminds me, which moves us on to the
oh,
fact that
jeez.
let's talk. Why do you say no? Geez.
Now what?
Oh no, we're talking
This is
about
going off the
how
rails.
everything is going off the rails. Everything always goes off the rails. Um, Talking about earlier, talking about how messed up everything is, and congratulations if you like to pay more because of the Treasury is now calling in short bonds because of our national debt, which is now $40 trillion now, and everything. If you think that inflation is bad now,
Wait.
well, it's going to get even worse, and things
Wait.
are going to cost even more because it's going to cost you more for a loan, like a mortgage loan or anything like that. It's going to basically cost you more for everything because they need to cover the interest that they have to pay on our national debt, which has obviously gone up because if our debt goes up, the interest that we pay on it goes up as well.
Outside
So
eating ramens, bitches.
if you like, even ramens aren't as cheap anymore.
No, they're really not.
They're actually not as cheap as they used to be. Like, I remember they used to be like, you get like two for a buck or something
Right?
like that, or a buck a piece. Now everything's just getting ridiculously overpriced. But yeah, so if you like paying more for stuff, good news, everybody. You will be paying more for it because the interest will keep rising. Therefore, everything else will keep rising. The price of everything will keep rising, including gas will keep rising because taxes, and because the Hormuz Strait is still closed and it will not open until Trump leaves office. Iran has already said so.
Yep.
It's not
They are not dealing with
going to
them.
get better. We are at records low in our strategic petroleum reserves, and I don't see it getting better.
Nope. Iran says he is too mentally unstable and too deceitful to work with. So he's going to end up in a Jimmy Carter situation where they're just going to hold whatever they have hostage until he's gone, which is what they did with the hostages in the 70s with Jimmy Carter. And now they're going to hold the Strait of Hormuz hostage until he's gone, which I'm all for. He can go at any time.
Except for the gas prices. I don't like the gas prices, and that makes your food prices go up as well.
Yes.
Because diesel is at nationally, I think, around 5 something a gallon.
Again.
And regular gas is around 4 something a gallon. So, yeah, that increases your food costs. For what food that you can actually eat that doesn't kill you.
Exactly.
Yay.
And it may kill you.
It may kill you. Let's see. We also mentioned Derek Chauvin, who's trying to get out of prison. I'm sure you probably know who Derek Chauvin is.
Needs to rot in fucking
He is
prison.
the one who murdered George Floyd, BLM. Remember all that? Yeah, all that fun stuff that happened during the last Trump administration. Yeah, remember that? With all the protests and the guy who couldn't breathe and he was like calling for his mother. Yeah, that guy. That cop.
That scumbag.
He's trying to say that fentanyl would have killed George Floyd. And yes, fentanyl is bad, like we said earlier, that fentanyl is bad, and he would have died later that day, even though they had a bunch of experts that said no.
They had like 30 experts.
This was from
literally saying
this was from asphyxiation.
Yes.
And then you have frog fucker Elon Musk trying to boost this, was trying to get a pardon from Trump, which don't put it past him to do. Like, seriously, don't put it past him to do. But this motherfucker deserves to stay in prison.
If Trump pardons Chauvin, there's going to be an uprising in this country unlike anyone's ever seen. Because you're going to have BLM blow the fuck up. And everybody that supports BLM is going to be right there with them. and it's going to be insane. But I don't think I honestly don't think that Trump is even stupid enough to pardon him. I was praying he's not stupid enough.
1,500 January 6th insurrectionists. Tell me he wouldn't pardon
every one of them. Well, he's
one person. Tell me he wouldn't pardon one person versus the 1,500 where so many of them have reoffended.
Yep.
And then we're still talking about ways to get around, like the slush fund, but other ways for them, because a bunch of them are trying to sue the administration for money because they tried to destroy the Capitol, tried to kill senators. Yeah.
Seriously, how was that not the end of it? Right then and there. That, oh, we cannot have a president who incites riots like this. How was that not the end of it? Honestly,
I don't know. I really have no idea what it is.
And here's what fucks me up is MAGA's getting pissed off because they have to pay more at the pump, but they were perfectly fine with the fact that Trump was a fucking pedophile.
I know, right? It's like that's your line is you have to pay more at the pump, not that he's all over the Epstein files, he's hiding the Epstein files. There's testimony out there that he was part of that whole thing. The fact that he's an adjudicated sex offender, and that only reason was because of the laws in the 90s in New York. Today he would be called a rapist. E. Jean Carroll, who had other women that also came in, and it wasn't just her word. There were a bunch of women that came forward and said that he tried to attack them.
You know, I keep waiting for the SEC to come down on Trump and just beat the crap out of him. And apparently there was this big conference that had like Robinhood and all these other things and all these crypto things. And
okay. Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And guess who sat there and praised Trump? The chairman of the SEC.
Of course he did.
If that doesn't tell you how fucked we are, because they went after Belfort in a heartbeat. And, well, he beat him. It was the FBI that took him down. But still, the SEC is supposed to be watching this. The SEC is supposed to be stopping insider trading and all this other stuff, and they're not doing a fucking thing about it.
No, they're part of it, just like the FCC is part of everything, and trying to say, ooh, can't have this because, oh my God, they said something about the orange fucker. And it's like, okay, that's their freedom of speech. They can say whatever the hell they want to about this fucker. You think he can just run around and insult people and call people's names, which that Scott Jennings, like,
oh God,
yeah, who's up for the new White House press secretary, was like, oh, well, Natalie Harp, I can't believe that Ossoff said that about Natalie Harp. He literally just said that
I swear he's going to start crying.
That she was flying, I know, right? That she was flying around, like Trump was flying around with Natalie Harp. Didn't make any sexual commentary whatsoever. But then they played, like the show he was on, played like a bunch of clips of him saying things about women. Like messed up shit.
Trump saying stuff about women, like quiet piggy,
pig, dog, why don't you ever smile, all this other, just
horrible,
completely misogynistic bullshit. But, and he didn't have, and Scott Jennings didn't have anything to say about that.
Nope.
No, he's like, oh, well, that's different. That's well, I don't think any woman should be insulted. Okay, well, do you condemn this then? And he's like, well, yeah, I thought he was going to cry because they fact-checked his ass. And this is possibly going to be your brand new White House press secretary.
Well, he's perfect for it. He'll lie just as much as they want him to.
But you know what's funny about that is Adam Mockler debates him all the time, and he gets so mad at Adam Mockler. Like, he's so pissed at Adam Mockler. He even accused him of sticking his fingers in his face one time. He's like, really? Just because he was gesturing. He's like, get your fingers out of my face. Like, I don't know, a little child or something like that. Like, don't touch me! Don't touch me! Stop touching me! Don't touch your mother!
Yep, they're all giddy and happy when everything's going their way. But my God, they are the biggest babies on the planet when one thing goes wrong.
They cannot take it. They cannot take it.
Democrats are like, ah, shit, that didn't work. All right, move on to something else. But no, Republicans, oh my God. Especially MAGA, biggest fucking babies on the planet. I swear to God.
Yes, and they all have the exact same talking points too. It's like, oh my God.
It's a broken record. All it is a broken record.
Oh my God, you can just watch the right wingers like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, that's what the other 20 fucking people just said. Like, where did you get your talking points from? Because they were stupid to start with, and now you're a dumbass. So, there's that.
Yeah, there's that.
There's that. Oh yeah, the other thing we were talking about earlier, you said there was a guy who was running, a Republican who was running, who's 94 years old.
Yeah, he's 94 years old. If he wins, his term will end when he's 101. Two things this country needs: term limits and age limits.
Yes, they do. It's like, okay, I know you guys enjoy, but move along. Like, move the fuck along, people. Like I saw earlier, this lady was talking about jobs, but it also applies to the government and a lot of other things, really. How Gen X is out here, because we're both Gen X,
Yep.
And we're out here talking about retirement and shit. Like, well, the two of us aren't, but most are talking about retirement and, going off in their happy little way and stuff like that, unless they don't have the money for it. But we got these fucking boomers out here who are just like, oh, we're going to die in office. We're going to die at this table. Like, and I'm talking about the people that have the money. I'm not talking about, like at our Dollar Tree, we have two older ladies that have to work. They need the money. They have to work. I'm not talking about
Social Security isn't enough money.
Because Social Security isn't enough money. And you know what? That's fine. I understand that. But I'm talking about these ones that have the money. And they're sitting here and and they're just holding up the line. You've got millennials and Gen Z are complaining that they can't get anywhere in life. They can't get housing. They can't get good jobs. They can't get anything. And you want to know why? Because we got these old people, these boomers, that are holding up everything. Gen X is still waiting to get into their place and still having to fight against the boomers. And we were raised by them. And it's like, dude, go sit on your porch. Go to your retirement homes. Get the fuck out. Just wrap that shit up and get the fuck out. You don't need to hang around forever and ever and ever. That's how it works. You let the younger generation come in. Gen X wants to get on their retirement, so the millennials and the Gen Z, even though Gen Z kind of annoys me sometimes, can move on to their, into their spots and get where they want to get in their careers and their housing and whatever. And stop. Just stop. Stop trying to hold up all the housing. Go to your retirement homes. Stop it. And if the boomers don't have all the houses, then all these private equity firms own them and are raising everything to a ridiculous amount. So it's not just the millennials and Gen Z that are having problems. Gen X still has a problem too. We still can't get to where we're going because we're still having to fight against the boomers who will not just move along. Just move along. Move along. Keep it going.
Worst part about it is that a lot of these high-end board member jobs that they're holding on to with a death grip,
literally,
they would get dividends. They don't need to work. They get stock dividends.
Yeah, they get stock dividends. They don't even need to be there. Like, Move along. Seriously, come on. It's time to retire. It's time to move along. Again, like I said, this doesn't apply to older people who are still forced to work. And like I said, the two older ladies, it's Dollar Tree. It's not like it's a corporation. It's Dollar Tree. Okay, it's
We're
not
talking about the people
not
who have the
exactly
money and are
super.
holding on to the money.
Yes, they're just holding on to it with this iron grip, and it's like, dude, stop. It's time. Just chill.
And I saw something that was really interesting, that money is finite. We can only make so much.
Yep.
We only have so much gold. We can only make so much.
We're already past the gold
and we're
standard.
past that.
We're
past that.
We're hell and gone past the gold standard. We passed that many years ago.
But and yet we keep still cranking out cash. But like it's finite. It's eventually going to hit a point, like in a Monopoly game, you ran out of all the money because you play by stupid rules that aren't on the game.
The bank run out of money.
But yeah, it's going to happen, especially when we're making trillionaires.
Yep. Which should not freaking exist.
Never. Who needs?
And if there's a trillionaire, they should be forced to donate a certain amount of their money towards causes.
Yes.
Yes. You know what? You get a trophy. Here's your trophy. Okay. Now you don't get to have any more money. Like, fuck you. You don't need any more money. Other people need money too to like live on, because you keep raising the costs of everything, so no one can afford anything. Fuckers.
Seriously, who needs that much money?
You can't spend that in, God, I don't know. I don't think you could even spend that in 10 lifetimes at least.
And it's not even like, yeah, I understand that a lot of it is not liquid. I get that. I mean, if you were to put it on paper, Musk is probably worth about $750 billion. Something like that.
Okay, if you say so.
Well, you think it's higher?
Yeah, I think it's higher.
On paper? On like cash on hand?
Yes, I think it's higher than that, but okay.
Okay, so we'll go 800 billion.
Okay.
I
was thinking more like a trillion, but I was thinking more like, like higher than that. But sure, 800. Okay, we'll go with that.
And I understand that the others is locked up in companies, investments, blah, 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 blah. But even liquid, you don't need $800 billion. Nobody does.
Nope. Like I said, you should be donating some of that, but no, he's the biggest piece of trash on the planet. He already, that was the other thing about the term limits. We need money limits on who can donate to different political campaigns. We need to stop with super PACs, APACs. We need to limit how much individuals can donate to a campaign, because, Frogfuck already bought an election in 2024. He tried to buy an election in Minnesota. They were already pissed because he was giving out $1 million to people, but they were already pre-chosen people. It wasn't like they were poor people that needed this or that. They were already chosen beforehand. So that was all bullshit as well. So we need to stop this fucking bullshit all the time. Just stop.
Oh, hey, by the way, anybody know who won the Patriot games? Anybody?
Does anyone care?
No, nobody gives a shit.
Nobody gives a shit where they had to throw a tennis ball at a sticky target and like go through a friggin' TV training course where like a dog course. They said it was like a dog training course. Like they're jumping through like tires and going over ramps and shit like that. Like,
good boy.
Did they get a Scooby snack at the end? Because I feel like they need a Scooby snack at the end of that. Yes, I've heard people say stuff like, this is like, for me, it's like the Chuck E. Cheese Olympics, or like a dog Olympics. It's like, what the hell are we doing here, man? Like, really, what the hell are we doing here? Does anyone know? Does anyone care? Is anybody out there?
No.
Is anybody in there?
No.
No, they're not. No, they're really the fuck not. Oh yeah, we also talked about earlier about looking up Luke Beasley on YouTube.
Yes. You have to do this.
He did a really cool interview, which was also, it was funny and entertaining and cool.
Quite informative.
With Hunter Biden. Like I said, it was also funny. But Hunter Biden's actually got a really smart guy, and yeah, it was a really good interview. I would say check it out.
And it's funny because he's like, I'm not running for anything. Nobody in my family's running for anything. So I can just pretty much say what the fuck I want.
Exactly.
And he did.
And he did.
And it was great.
And like I said, there's also some very funny parts in it too, which were quite entertaining. So I would say check that video out, definitely. He's a younger, he's one of those Gen Zers along the lines with Luke Beasley is, along with Adam Mockler and having a brain fart.
Harry Sisson?
Yes, Harry Sisson. I was having a brain fart for a minute. Oh, I think a bug just flew up my nose.
And Chris Mallory.
Chris Mallory, yes, this is the Gen Zs. But yeah, I would check it out if I were you, because it was a pretty good interview. What was the other one that we were watching about that was great? Oh, Brian Tyler Cohen. You should look at his interview with Abdul El Sayed.
Yes.
Especially if you're here in Michigan. And you talk to, about what he's talking about. And he's actually a very smart guy. He actually has a doctorate, unlike RFK Jr., who basically, during his divorce proceedings, said that they couldn't increase his support because he was too brain damaged to be able to find a job. But now he's the Secretary of Health and Human Services.
Only in America.
Go ahead and let that sink in for a minute. Good job, America. Good job. You're the fucking best.
Seriously, the only place that person should be is in a mental institution.
I agree.
That's it. That's the only place that RFK belongs.
With a freaking straitjacket and padded walls.
I don't know how his wife puts up with him. Because his wife's funny as hell. His wife's hysterical. But...
yeah, but she married him.
Yeah, but she married him.
So I'm going to have to go... I don't really trust her judgment. I'm just saying... Nah. We're good. So, anything else?
The other thing I want to talk about real quick, and this is real quick, get this out of the way.
He always says real quick, but it never goes real quick.
Japan has signed a tentative agreement with the Ukraine. Basically, like it's a tech agreement where Japan is willing to send as many drones as the Ukraine wants, dirt cheap.
Yep.
So we couldn't save the Ukraine
because we promised to give them like these codes and plans and all this other stuff, and the orange dumbass decided to pull it right out because he's been stringing Ukraine along. Like, no, we're not going to help you, but we are going to team up with North Korea because we were doing joint operations with South Korea, but Kim Jong-un, he doesn't like that, so we're not going to do that anymore. So we're going to have another Vietnam, so yay.
No, another Korean War.
Oh, I'm sorry, Korean. We'll have another Vietnam, too. I'm sure they'll find something with that. My bad. All these wars, I get a little confused between all the wars.
But
it's just one long, stupid war.
We know what Zelensky can do with some drones.
Yeah.
We've seen what he can do with some drones.
We've seen what he can do with drones.
And he's hitting high interest targets. He's not blowing up schools. He's not killing little girls. He's not attacking apartment buildings. He's hitting high value targets with these drones.
Guess who is doing that? That would be Russia who's doing that.
That'd be Putin.
That would be Putin.
Oh wait, no, because we killed a school of girls in Iran
Yeah,
too.
we did. Yeah, that would be the U.S. and Russia apparently, because yeah, there's that.
So yeah,
So yay! So
we know
much
that
fun.
when the drones flew out of the truck
Oh,
that
that was
came across
great.
the border,
That was great.
that was fantastic, man. That was one of the coolest things I'd ever seen.
Just
So yeah, I mean, just a swarm of them damn things. So we know that Zelensky knows how to use some drones. He'll end this damn war one way or another. And I'm actually looking forward to that because Russia can kiss our ass. Honestly, they've been a problem with us since World War II, or since the end of World War II. Yes, I understand they feel like they were slighted when we broke up Germany, but come on, guys, it's enough. And Putin's a dick.
Yep.
He's just another power-hungry dick.
And he's playing fucking orange fuck like a fiddle every time you turn around. He is just playing that motherfucker. Kim Jong playing him like a motherfucker.
Thank God Orban's gone. He got kicked out.
Orban got kicked out, but we still got Netanyahu's playing him like a fiddle too. It's like he's so easy for them to manipulate. It's just ridiculous.
One more.
Oh, you said there was only one more. You said there was only one more ago.
This is, I swear to God, this is the last one. I just want to remind people that there are still 5,000 sailors sitting in the Strait of Hormuz with nothing. The aircraft carrier, the Abraham Lincoln, is still sitting there. They are still starving. They still don't have shit. It hasn't moved. They have not been replaced. And that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Which will lead me on to one more thing.
Oh God.
One more. This whole thing where Hegseth is now trying to move on to this warrior ethos shit. Because we're running out, and this is my opinion, because we're running out of things, different weapons. They want to go away from drones and anti-drones. They want to use more humans. So they want to, instead of using all these, actually advanced things, they want to kill more people because they think that's easier than just fodder more people into their wars instead of using advanced things, just like the Trump class of ships that they're trying to put out, which are nuclear powered, which can be blown up easily by, I believe, submarine technology that he wants to. He wants, instead of using electrostatic launchers, he wants to use steam. Fuck, he uses steam. What is this? Like, who uses steam?
You must have watched a steampunk video or something like that. That's really cool.
Like, who uses steam? Yes, this is what he said. Oh, no, we don't use this advanced launchers that everybody's using that were developed. Let's go back to steam. I'm like, huh? What? So, good luck out there, you people who are in the military or people that have kids that are possibly going to go into the military, and expect a lot more losses of life because that's what they want. Anyway, on that cheery death note, which is another one. So on that cheery note,
I'm Chaos.
And I'm Mayhem.
And we're out.